If it's one thing that has huge potential, if done correctly, it is the idea of a 3D Diepio style game. Well, it just so happens I have found one of those examples. Although I currently believe it's nowhere done, but since it's out there in the open, I figured I would give it a shot. For the time being, I can currently use any tank I like, and I am currently using the 3D version of the Octatank, the Octodeca tank. There is also a dark mode, which makes this look even cooler. This version was currently in alpha, so you know what that means. It is definitely not finished. How many bullets does this even have? I'm guessing 18, maybe 20. At least the booster is still the same. It's good to see some sense of familiarity, for the very moment. While I don't get hit by entering the other team's base, maybe it's just the spawning area, who knows. Okay, this has so much recoil. The Annihilator. I am 100% certain you are faster than the booster. I like how these traps stay in one place, like they're floating just like the other shapes. That is a nice touch. I cannot pick any of these tanks. They just exist here. Can I be them, please? No? Okay. Well, this is one way to gain score. Somehow this gives more score than a pentagon. A 3D pentagon, might I add. This is a corner. There is no border highlighted that you can enter into. And if you turn around, you can see outside of the map. Why are my drones going outside of the map? Also, why do I have drones? This is what an Octadeca tank looks like when you see a player. Also, I don't think I am supposed to one-shot you, but I digress. I believe that aiming in this game is going to be a lot harder. This just looks like I am entering space. Very cool. Well, it looks like ramming a shape does a lot more damage to you than previously. I still don't understand why I have drones. Also, I can upgrade everything to max if I want. Okay, so when I played this game another day, there is no team mode. It looks like a typical free-for-all. This is one giant shape haven, I must add. So I know for a fact that this game is getting updated. Also, there are bots now. This just makes it look like I am entering a whole new dimension. And these are what the bots look like, if you want to know. But who cares? This is a giant shape world. Be gone, bots! Well, it's safe to say the aiming in this game isn't 100% accurate here. But this is against a bot and not a real player, so I guess I will let it slide for now. I will say though, this looks genuinely amazing. Well, time to destroy it all and gain all of that juicy score. I don't gain much of it right now, but it's still score, as I am still the high score junkie. It took a little while, and I'm not even finished, thanks to these stupid bots. That will give me barely any score. The fact that this is the best way to gain score right now shows how difficult it is to gain score with only shapes. And I will say, any kind of lag in this game is something else. I still don't understand why these are here. Maybe it's for the beta testers and the developers. Who really knows? Enough of this, time to play the Tetra Kai Deca Shot, which I'm assuming is the Pentashot of this game, and just like Pentashot in previous games, where it has been consistently relevant and prevalent, appears to still be very strong here. The middle bullet does not aim where the cursor goes. That is all I'll say. Although it is essentially empty right now and full of bots, I wonder how this game would feel like with maximum players involved. It would be a blast. But there is one question. Can you ram in this game? I would love to give an answer, but trying to ram bots is virtually impossible. Why is that? Because they evade your every move and every trajectory that you direct yourself to. It's better if you try this with real players instead. Here's a challenge, try and get as many bots to target you as possible. The issue with this is that they will attack each other, unwillingly. My personal best is 4 bots at once. If you're bored of this challenge, you can do something incredibly satisfying, and that is line up all the bots at once, if you can, and then just destroy them all with one Annihilator bullet. That is satisfying. It is safe to say that the Alpha Pentagon does not give 3,000 score like in Diepio, only 130 like a normal Pentagon. That is a scam. I also believe the health bar may or may not be bugged, so that could be why. The sprayer has some huge recoil, perhaps more so than the Annihilator. It's so fast that bots will stop attacking you and attack something else. Ramming with a smasher will not cut it either. The bot is just too powerful. How about I play with dark mode for a bit? I want to feel the experience of being in space a lot more. Or I can just hide in the belly of the arena closer. I can also do that and pretend to be an arena closer, even though I have already done this, and I've actually closed a server with it, metaphorically speaking. This is just me having some fun in the game right now. The sprayer is just too fast. Way too fast. Imagine how fast you can get from one corner to the other. Sprayer may win every time. The traps just stay there look even cooler in dark mode. You can even see all of these traps disappear after a while, as you see right here. I really like it. Imagine if bots didn't run straight into a trap. Maybe they deserve it. I would die to these if I didn't upgrade health and body damage. That's how little my health is here. I am apparently so fast that the bullets appear before the sprayer stops moving. This bot right here is very rude. Don't mind me while I observe the situation from the corner. I see all of these bots. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And apparently this one that spawned right in my face. You literal son of a bitch. You deserve to die for that. You deserve to be spawn killed. The way this map looks with all of these shapes in dark mode, it just feels so therapeutic. This right here is a square. You may have seen it before, that's because it is a square. Let's take a closer look. I wonder how Necromancer would be in this game. Even the bullets look real nice. I hope they keep dark mode. This is a good 3D rendition of Triplet, although I cannot help but feel like this is what it would look like if Gunner Trapper had a third bullet. But of course, this still has two bullets, and their bullets are around the same size as the Triplet in this game for some reason. I seriously believe this will destroy everything. I won't lie to you. Oh, and by the way, if you are not paying attention to my score, I am still trying to get 100,000 score as a simple good milestone. Also, yes, bots do attack each other, and then you can obtain the score left over. Don't mind me while I go back to the corner again. One thing I will notice is that you cannot tilt the camera 180 degrees to see the back of the tank, or should I say the front. This is as close as I've gotten, when for some reason you don't take any damage from the pink triangles. But at the same time, for good measure, you do not obtain any score from it. The issue is, I'm not moving, and I don't know why I'm still being pushed by them. Perhaps it's a good thing these bots are not very strong, but at the same time they do not level their stats. Now that is a good thing. I'm just getting closer to 100,000, and it's taken longer than expected, but I'm okay with that. A lot of it was just farming pink triangles, because for some reason they give the most, due to how many there are. Don't mind me whilst I kill more and more bots to obtain this score, as I feel like it is better this way, just like I would try and obtain 1 million by killing the final tank. So, this is what I am going to do. I will kill the final tank, the final bot, to obtain my self-proclaimed 1 million score as 100,000 score. And this right here is one of the major reasons why I obtained 100,000 score. It's really something. My quest is complete here, so I do not have to stay here for any longer to obtain any higher score. I'll leave that for when players start playing. I do believe the game got updated again, and as you can now see, it really looks like a Pentagon filled area, and the health bar is fixed. But for some reason it still gives only 130 score. That is criminal. You would think that would have been changed by now, but I guess we will have to wait for a later date for that. Overall, I do think there is great potential here for a good, if not great 3D IO game, and people may laugh at the concept, but I believe there is something here. A 3D Diepio game would be very interesting indeed. It's not the first time that a 3D IO game has happened, but they were not very good. This, however, could be very good, and that is all I have to show for now. Feel free to play the game if you very so wish. Ciao!